college football programs hinting at heading to an NFL-style OTA model and canceling spring games. I guess Matt Rhule from Nebraska is the one that started this. His thing was, I think initially I thought he was saying the spring games don't make sense. It's stupid. We should just go to OTA model. I think what he's saying is spring games are turning into like a talent show for every other school in the country to get your kids to jump in the portal. I don't care about spring games. Full disclosure. I've worked them. I've been to them. They're worthless. Your starters play 4 snaps, but for some players, especially your walk-ons, that may be the only time they get to step onto the football field at the school they're playing for their entire career. They just look at the spring game and go, at least I'm going to get to play the spring game, invite my parents and my family. I'm going to get pictures, and it's cool. I don't know. I don't mind the OTA model. College football is becoming the NFL anyway, but it just seems weird.
I don't know. I like spring football. I like spring game. And it's probably just because of, how long I played the game for, but there's something about being able to, because football season is so short already, right? Like these kids are playing 12 games tops for the most part, maybe 14 if they're good enough. It's such a short time period, and it's nice to be able to do it again, like do the routine, get ready for practice every day, put your pads on, go hit, and then have something to be prepping for on a Saturday or whenever the spring game happens, at the end of that 3-week period or 4-week period or however long it lasts. But I think there's a different way that they could solve that issue of teams just poaching players, and it's shut the portal. Like before spring ball starts, close the portal. What are we talking about here? Like
novel idea.
Stay you wherever you're at on March 1st is where you're staying. Unless you're transferring for legitimate reasons, like you used to have to transfer for.
Are you proposing a trade window?
No.
But technically, I mean, the NFL model is here's how far you can trade or sign, and then we cut it off.
A portal time frame, it sounds like.
Yeah. Maybe from National Signing Day is what, February 3rd, 5th? Every year?
There's another problem. You have early signing day, you have late signing day. Cancel the early signing day, make one signing day again, and your portal is 2 months after signing day.
Yeah, just do that window and close it, and then have your spring games with whoever's there on campus. There you go.
Yeah. And football's not like that. I played basketball. We got to scrimmage each other every Friday. Football don't get to do that anymore. Like, you guys just go kind of play, kind of practice, but there's not
shells, shorts and shoulder pads. You're not taking to the ground. You're still hitting a little bit to work out the soreness. But
that spring game probably is like okay, let's just get to the spring game. And then I know season's not that far off. It's kind of like a little reward of you get to get out there and hit each other and have fun and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think I really, care either way. Both you guys make great points. Essentially, as long as we're getting more football, that's cool, whether it's spring games or if it's more of an NFL style approach. But I've kind of thought the same, something similar to, like Stress said, just maybe closing the portal at a certain time. It's not only affecting that, it's even been affecting bowl games too. So we're very much in the Wild West right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
The bowl game thing, open it later, and then close it earlier. Just do this.
The bowl game thing is wild to me.
That one is wild.
I mean, there were teams that made the playoff.
Yeah.
Guys were I don't know if I'm like
2 seasons ago, one that just still stands out. What wasn't it Georgia that played? Was it Florida State? And won by 50 something. It was 60 to something. I don't even know if Florida State scored. I can't remember. It was 2 years ago. But yeah, even Kirby at the end of the game was just kind of didn't even really take much credit. It's look, this is kind of what it's like now.
That was wasn't that when Florida State went undefeated and their quarterback got hurt, and then their backup quarterback got hurt, and everybody's like, all right, let's just call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the year before because they were making a big case for if we'd had an expanded, then they would have had and all this stuff, and then they went out and got smoked. But they didn't have like half their roster, half their offense had just decided like we're going somewhere else next year, so I'm not going to play. But